Welcome back, guys, to the world of racing. Today, guys, we got a race here at Chicagoland Speedway. And this is race 14 on the season. And here is the season standings coming into this race. We got William Byron here on the first spot. And then we got Tyler Reddick. He just got his first win on the season at Darlington on race number 13. He got like 4 second place finishes in a row, and had a bad. I think he had a bad race at Kansas, maybe, and then Darlington. He just opened it. He just finally broke through and got a win. William Byron's still our leader though. He's tied for the most wins with Kyle Busch. But Kyle Busch is third in points right now, and then Ryan Blaney in fourth, Chris Buescher in fifth. If you guys want to see the rest, I'll go ahead and scroll through there. You guys can take a look. Okay, let's go ahead and go straight to practice here and check and see if all these teams' paint schemes have loaded in. We'll get started. I think the paint schemes have all loaded, but we'll make sure and scroll through real fast. AJ's didn't load. It's tough. The 99s never load, so I just expect it. Seems like everyone else's has loaded. Okay, so there's AJ's. AJ's finally loaded in. But let's go ahead and get straight into qualifying. We're going to look at our point leader. We're going to watch the point leader as he qualifies for this lap here at Chicagoland. Alright, guys. Let's get the standings up so you guys can see. Alright, here we go. Lap 1 is underway. William Byron going to take it to the bottom. Not all the way to the bottom, but tries to take it to the bottom there, but really bumpy. Kind of pushes a bit. Who gets it at the line? Chris Buescher. Oh, sorry. Chris Buescher taking the first lap. Kyle Busch up there in the top 3 once again. Kyle Busch has been really consistent these last few races. Except for last race, he was going to be in the top 5 and then had to come in for fuel. So who got it on that lap? Chris Buescher once again. He's going to hold it for pole. Kyle Busch second, Truex third, Bowman fourth, William Byron fifth, Eric Jones sixth, Tyler Reddick seventh, Josh Berry eighth, Daniel Hemrick ninth, and John Hunter Nemechek 10th. Now, let's go ahead and figure out the best view for probably TV3. We'll go with TV2. Alright, let's go ahead and get this underway once he parks.
One to go. Next time by.
Right,
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed. You have 4 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
Alright, so they have about roughly 24 laps of fuel for the starting of this race. Once they come around, it might take about a half lap, maybe even less than that. It takes about half what it takes to do a full lap with these cars, if not less. Now you guys heard me announce the top 10 for this race. I'm just going to personally check on a driver. Sorry. Okay. Point leader coming into this race is William Byron once more. He has led a lot of this series coming into this race. Not surprising that he is in the top 10 about every week. Chris Buescher with a pole. Maybe he can get his first win. Or no, his second win on the season.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, and they're racing here at Chicagoland. Who will come home with the big silverware? Coming into turn 1. Buescher's going to get a really good start. Kyle Busch is going to drift it up high. Kind of loses some speed off the corner, but look at Truex with some speed on the inside. He's going to force him to go high. Seems that there might be no speed there in the 8 car, as the 48 forces it to the inside now. Buescher trying to run away as fast as he can, considering these cars are racing hard right now. Look at the 8 car fighting on the outside. He's going to take back 2 positions. Eric Jones up in the mix. He does well at these racetracks, it seems. Oh, getting a little wiggly, getting a little squirrely there. He's going to hold second place at the line. Let's go ahead and turn on our standings. Eric Jones to the outside. He's going to blow by him. There comes Josh Berry as well. Josh Berry up in the mix. Oh, Kyle Busch is losing a lot of speed there on the bottom. Come in with such promising hopes for him to get his 4th win today, and he's losing it. Doesn't mean he can't make it up later. We got 75 laps here at Chicagoland. A lot of things can happen. Eric Jones to the bottom. Eric Jones going to go for a pass here. Oh, he gets a little squirrely. Gets a little scared. Josh Berry gets a nice run on the outside. He's going to tuck behind the 43 though. 17 clears. What a really nice line there for the 17. Look at the 4, Josh Berry making a move on the outside. He's going to take second. Kyle Busch all the way back into 7th place currently. Doesn't mean he can't make this up later in the race. Will Busher get race number 2 today? Look at Eric Jones on the outside. Going to force Barry low. He gets a run on Busher. What's he going to do here? They both, well, I thought they were going to run high, but they both floated low. I think Busher is a lot faster on the bottom, but I think Eric Jones is a lot quicker on top. Recognizing that can come very useful in this race. Look at Eric Jones with a run. Is he going to go high here? He does stay a little bit higher, I believe, but they kind of evened out there. Loses some speed. Tyler Reddick up on the inside of Barry there. He's up in the 4th. Going to try for 3rd. Oh, the 17 gets a little squirrely. What's the 43 going to do? He's going to take it to the inside. The 17 gets a little... Oh, it gets squirrely, but how will the run happen here? Who will come out on top? Will the 45 give a good, nice push? Side drafts the 43. He's going to take back over coming into turn 1. Can he clear? The 17 clears the 43. Here comes the 48 on the outside. Big run. We got ourselves a little mix of drivers here. The 48 getting a solid run on that high line. And this is allowing Chris Busher just to run away. Ooh, he gets a little squirrely. They all get a little squirrely there on that. Alright guys, I'm going to let this race run out for a minute and I'll be right back.
Caution, yellow flag. Green flag, green flag.
Alright guys, I am back. I saw that there was a caution. They're making pit stops currently, so I'm going to go ahead and check lap 15. And put it on focus on crashes. It was probably Josh Berry, but it was Berry. What happened to Josh Berry, though? Did he... Oh, no! Big crash from the 4. He's running so well, too. He just gets door slammed. Him and the 43 both. They just get the worst end of the deal of that. 43 could go on, but that 4 car just got demolished. Anyways, I'm gonna catch us back up. Okay, this is of current. Tyler Reddick leading this group currently. When I came back, I saw Tyler Reddick was gone, but I assumed he had pit stopped. So he comes out on top on pit stops, 41 laps in. Is he gonna make it 2 in a row today? Let's put it on a different view. William Byron up in a second now, the point leader. Tyler Reddick has some speed on that thing. Guys, I am going to go check the results really fast. Boy Larson here. Back in 19th position. Not something we normally want to see. I'm personally a Larson fan, so this is a little different for me. But he is gaining some ground. I wonder how much ground he has gained since the start of this race. Let's check. Yeah. 18 spots from the start. Awesome. That's an awesome job from the 5, but he has got to finish better if he wants to get ahead. Gained a lot of time. 6, it looks like. Got some wheels on right there. He's fast. He's fast on the high lane, that's for sure. Daniel Suarez up a lot of positions as well. Let's go back up into the top few. You can see that he is running a completely different line than most people. Him and Bubba Wallace, he ran a similar line as Gisberg. Second lane from top. I can't tell how stable he is. But let's go ahead and go back up to the front runners and see how much they've gained from the start. Tyler Reddick being 6 spots. Todd Gilliland up 14. Ricky Stenhouse up 17. That's pretty cool. Looks like Tyler Reddick is catching the 2 car and he's been a lap down. 19 and the 24 has been battling back and forth back there. Back and forth, trading positions, it seems like. Coming up on lap 48 of this Chicagoland race. Tyler Reddick's just on a roll these last few races. Starting to see him run a different line. He's going to go low here as well. He's going to start running high. He's running high, or higher, mid lane, more like. But look at Martin Truex Jr. and William Byron. They're both. It seems that they are both putting their differences aside currently, and they're both working together to catch this 45 car. That seems to be the case because they are getting out of each other's dirty air. The 19 has enough distance between him and the 45 to have some clean air. The 19 goes high, the 24 goes low, and they are working together, it seems like, to push forward and to catch this 45 car to pass. Kyle Busch, who started second at this race, running fourth currently. Not bad. Chris Buescher, though, started first, running seventh. Not so good. Here comes the 19 of Truex and the 24 of William Byron, the point leader. Can Truex get his second win today? Will Tyler Reddick get his second win today? Or will William Byron go on to get his fourth win today? That would be crazy. We have seen such a dominant performance out of these guys this season. Sorry guys, I was gonna look at the points. Martin Truex Jr. is sitting in 7th in points right now with a win. This would help him tremendously considering Chase Elliott is only 1 point ahead. Chris Buescher, he's up about 9 points. So he could definitely gain a couple spots today, I think, if Chase doesn't have a great finish and if he stays ahead of Chris. Look at Truex. Took it down to half a second just about. Byron losing some speed. Oh, he pushes the car a little bit. Going to lose some speed there as well. Tyler Reddick, I think, is going to be safe for a minute. Good entry from the 19. The 19 has caught the 45. Goes to the inside on lap 56. Sorry about that. He gets a little squirrely. 45 will maintain the lead. The 24 has lost some speed. He is hanging back. Truex lost some ground that time. It is hard to pass for these AI cars on these speedways. It is easier for them to get it off the restart than it is to actually complete the pass. I think where the track is a little bumpy, it makes these cars a little unstable because of their driving style. They are not very stable at all. They're more trying to keep the car safe rather than stay smooth. Uh-oh, Truex. Oh! Wait, hold on. The 45 is coming in for a pit stop. I did not see that coming. The 24 is going to follow. No one else is going to follow, though. The 19 is going to stay out. He's going to stay out and run another lap. Smooth run there from the 19, the Bathroom Shop Toyota. What is he going to do? I think they're both going to come in. They are. These two are going to come in together. The two trying to keep from going a lap down, and everyone else follows. There's the 5 car. What position is this 5 car in? Currently a lap down in 34th position, but we know that he will gain some back here. Eric Jones, he's lost a ton of spots today because of a terrible wreck caused by the 48. A terrible wreck caused by the 48 put him and Barry in terrible situations, Barry being in last. Larson seems to be fairly smooth at this track. He just ain't got the speed. Gain some spots so off this pit strategy, including he's probably going to get around Blaney more than likely, if I had to guess. He is going to get to the side of him. He's going to have that position coming into turn 1. He is clear, but what is Barry going to do? Barry's going to force it to the outside there, but Barry is not for position. He is just out there trying to gain as many spots as possible for the end of this race, knowing that he is not in contention. Now the 78's in the way. BJ McLeod, he is going to cause a big, huge pileup here of cars. What is the 78 going to do? The 78 is on a block show currently. The 6 to the outside of the 5, 3 wide. The 6 going to go to the outside of the 5. He is going to take over that spot. Let's go back to these front runners. Truex getting passed by the 43. Reddick, he has maintained the front. Oh, he got squirrely there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but William Byron in second, 3 seconds back. Let's check on our point leader. See how he's doing. He is also, he's running the bottom lane right now. He is a little staggery, it seems like, but manageable. He is sitting at 3 seconds. We know his car gets a little fast on about midway through the run. Whoa, what was that piece of debris? The 15? What happened to the 15? We got to check on Thomas Brawley. He has significant damage here. We might have to throw a caution if he doesn't get back to pit lane. Oh, the 7 according to George just throws him into the wall. If he can't get back on pit lane, okay, we gotta do a yellow. I just feel like it would be fair. Does that not throw the caution? Oh man, I thought that threw caution. Let me look it up, guys, for the next time it happens. We know how to do it for the next time, but he is currently off the track. So, but the next time we see or visually see that happen, we will definitely have to throw our manual caution. The 7 should be. I mean, he absolutely power drived into the wall. I could see some issues after the race between those two. Look at William Byron there. He's just maintaining second. He's lost about a half second since the tire restart or the pit stops. He's gaining it back though. Let's see if LaJoie directs him. I think he might get by him right here. The 7 being a lap car and giving him that much trouble is just crazy. Let's go check on the 5. He's sitting in 17th. Battling with Ryan Blaney and Daniel Suarez. He goes way high right there. He gets way too squirrely. He's going to lose that spot. But we're only 7 laps to go here. So let's go ahead and go to the 45 of Reddick. 5 to go here at the line. Reddick dominating most of the day. 2.4 seconds ahead of second place of William Byron, who is caught up in some lap traffic, but he's running the high line. And it doesn't seem like he's having too much trouble getting around. Gonna run low here on the 84. Oh! Oh, they run really close to each other. He's gonna lose some time like that. Go back to the 45 since there's only so many laps left. Running smooth on the bottom, the 45 is. Only 3 laps to go. 22 pushes up high. Gets a little squirrely. He's going to get the edge there. The 10 who had the lead off that restart back in lap 15 on the caution, when that caution came out after when they started back up, he was leading those laps and then had to come in after a few. Looks like he might be going a lap down. 2 laps to go here at Chicagoland. A little squirrely for the 45, but I think he's going to maintain this lead here. He is sitting very comfortably considering that the 24 of William Byron is stuck in lap traffic. He just can't seem to conquer this lap traffic. Oh, he's getting bad squirrely. Let's go back and watch the 45. With 1 lap to go here at Chicagoland, he dominates Darlington basically the entire race. And here he comes to the Chicagoland, the next race. And he's going to come, if nothing happens, he's going to get win number 2 here at Chicagoland. How will this affect the points? And coming down the front stretch, Tyler Reddick is going to be your winner back-to-back. Darlington and Chicagoland. Congratulations to Tyler Reddick. Finally broke through that ceiling, and now he's got 2 solid wins in a row. He is now giving Byron a hard time. He's already surpassed Kyle Busch, even though Kyle Busch has 3 wins. Kyle Busch with a solid finish today in 6th. But congratulations to the 45 on this awesome win today. The next race is also going to be at a speedway. So does that mean Reddick is going to win for a 3rd time in a row, possibly? I don't know. We will have to see on the next race. But first, let's let these cars come in and we'll check the point standings at least. Blaney out on the track. Okay, Blaney's the only one out on the track now. What about... Okay, so the 60's coming in. A bunch of these cars are starting to come in. Okay, a lot of them came in. Blaney's the only one out on the track, so we're going to go and watch him. Larson ended up in 20th. 16 spots from the start, though. This has been a bad couple weeks for Ryan Blaney, considering he was, I think, 3rd in points going into Darlington, or 4th maybe? 3rd or 4th. No, he was 3rd in points going into Darlington. And coming into this race, he was 5th. I'm pretty sure. I didn't even see that the 51 was out on the track. And the 6, I thought they were in. Okay, so apparently he's the last one now. Gotta make sure everyone comes in, or sometimes it won't count the session. Okay. Okay, pace car is the only one now, so we're gonna go ahead and quit. Let's check these point standings. Alright, let's view the results. Tyler Reddick with the fastest lap. I wish we could see how many... There's 13 lead changes in this race, but he led 45. He led over half the race. Martin Truex Jr. led 10. Chris Buescher led 15. I think that was in the first part of that race. And 3 laps led by McLeod, 1 by Jones. Yep. So let's go ahead and check the season standings now. Tyler Reddick gains 1 point. He only gains 1 point on William Byron. He was 28 behind, and now he's only 27. And that's because of the way this point system is. If you win, you get 43 points. And if you get second, you get 42. William Byron got second, so there really wasn't anything to gain. But he has a pretty comfortable lead over 3rd. He has a very comfortable lead going into over 4th as well. So on. So at least for the next couple of races, I don't think Reddick has to worry unless he just absolutely craps all over it. That's my only thought. Now, let's go into the season overview. Charlotte is going to be our next race, 75 laps. 2 laps of qualifying. And then Worldwide Technology. Usually produces a pretty decent race. And then we got a road course. Only 10 laps. We have, after the Charlotte Oval, we have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 road courses after that. Everything else is mainly... everything after that is just mainly speedways. There's only 1 super speedway. So... And that will be iRacing Super Speedway. That is going to produce a very interesting race and may knock up the point system. Another thing is I want to find a way to where it would make the point standings more interesting. So rather than, like, the NASCAR has the playoffs, right? So rather than the playoffs, how about we have something to where instead of it being like 43 points for first and 42 points for second, how about we have something where it's like it's almost cut in half, right? So whoever wins the race gets over half of the points, and then it is divided, so forth down. Right? You know what I mean? So you may have somebody who gets 0 points. You may have somebody who gets, we'll call it 45. We'll say 45 points, and then therefore, hold on, we kind of want to make it even though. So let's say a dead fit, like 50 points. We'll say if somebody gets 50 points, and then second place gets 25. You know what I'm saying? Second place gets 25, and third gets 24th. Like, you know what I'm saying? So first place gets most of the points, and then from second place on, it's just single digit numbers from there. You know what I mean? Like, so like 20, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. We will have to do that for next season. But if you guys want to check the season standings, there you go. Tyler Reddick's in second. I actually am very curious to see the results for each race and see how well Tyler Reddick has done. Didn't finish very good there. What about Atlanta? 14th there, not so good as well. But from there on, I feel like he done fairly well. Yes, third there at Vegas. Phoenix, I'm not sure. 12th there, so a pretty semi-decent finish. I think it was from Richmond to Dover. Maybe? No. Okay. So from Richmond to Talladega, he had second place that many times. It's just crazy to me. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming to the stream. The next race is going to be at Charlotte. So be sure to come by for that. And I will see you guys in the